I got two copyright strikes on my channel. I was on the verge of losing all the accounts connected to my channel, including this one. Recently, I made a video on my failed YouTube experiment where I shared how I started out on YouTube. I'll leave the link to that video in the description box for you to go see that video, or at the end of this video for you to see too. I started out on YouTube publishing other people's content because I wasn't comfortable making my own content. I wasn't sure anybody wanted to hear what I had to say. So I published other people's video I found on that Creative Commons on YouTube because I really felt like an imposter. So as I got comfortable on the platform, I started to observe what other people were doing, how they were gaining likes and views and subscriber counts with other people's content that was clearly not theirs. I started to think that I could do the same, which I eventually did. I started posting other people's content. I didn't get permission from the copyright owners of this video. And I actually wasn't posting content that were under the Creative Commons of YouTube anymore. I thought I was actually going to get away with this. One of the channels I started doing this on started to gain a lot of subscriber counts, a lot of views. I was gaining a lot of watch hour. I was halfway close to the monetization threshold, and this happened.
You'll get banned for life.
I got this message from YouTube. When I saw this message from YouTube, it seemed as if something had hit me. The loss I felt was actually unimaginable. All my hope of getting monetized soon came crashing down. But wait, this was just the first strike. I quickly wrote the copyright owners asking them to retract their copyright notice to YouTube and expressing how sorry I felt. Of course, I wasn't truly sorry, in all sincerity. Would I have realized what I've done or even feel the gravity of what I was doing if I wasn't caught? Would I have stepped back to reflect actually in the sense of it that I was stealing other people's work? The copyright holder I wrote to replied me and assured me that they were going to retract the notice they sent to YouTube. I was still recovering from the first copyright strike I got. Then 4 days later, I got on the second strike. And this time, YouTube said I should be careful because if I get one more strike, that my channel will be subject to termination, including another channel that is connected to that account the channel was on. Now this line got me shaking to my bones that I was going to lose all other channels I have on this account. Man, the thought of losing my channels, the thought of losing my content, the thought of losing the investment I've made into this channel, the effort I put in creating the videos, the time I've spent, the emotions that went into creating the videos, I couldn't bear the thought of losing any of it. Usually, when you get a copyright strike, YouTube usually give you the options to do 3 things. The first is to attend a copyright school, of which when you attend the school, you have 90 days for the copyright strike to be lifted off your channel. Or you could write the copyright owners asking them to retract their copyright notice to YouTube. Or you could submit a counter notification, of which that was not an option for me because at this point I knew the content wasn't mine and I could face serious charges. I actually did the first two. I went to the copyright school and I wrote the copyright owners to retract their copyright notice to YouTube. And also to rescue my investment, I quickly took down the channel that got these 2 copyright strikes because I wasn't sure what other surprises were in the pipeline and I wasn't ready to take my chances. Here are a few things this experience taught me. Number 1, it actually gave me time to sit back and reflect on what I've done and think through what I actually did. And it gave me a chance to put myself in the situation. If somebody has actually copied my video, would I be happy with the person? I wasn't sure about that. Number 2, It actually opened my eyes to appreciate the effort that goes into content creation. It actually made me value the effort I put into creating my own content. Number three, it actually reaffirmed what I already knew, that there is no shortcut to success. I have to put in the hard work to see the results. To be very honest, I always knew deep down that this channel wasn't mine and that there was no future in what I was doing. I remember speaking to a friend that recently got monetized, and she told me that I shouldn't say that the channel was not mine, that the content might not be mine, but the work, the idea, and every effort that has gone into building the channel was actually mine. Oh, how I wish she knew the full story. As humans, we actually know when we are doing something wrong, but we usually find a way to justify our wrongdoings. The copyright strikes really gave me an opportunity to sit back, reflect, and learn. I'm becoming a better version of myself because of this. When we face challenges in life, or when situations like this arise, we should be able to open up and admit that we've gone wrong. Take responsibility for our action, learn what we need to learn from what has happened, and move on. We live and learn. I hope you found this video useful. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and also check out this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and do have a good one.